Dodge this.
Actually, my problem's not medical. It's psychological.
How's it going today? We're almost 12 minutes to 6 a.m. We're gonna rip into Edmonton, go to R&D and get a double drop rental with a double drop and an 8-wheel Jeep and a single wheel booster. Sounds like it might be glorious, right? Right. No, not really. Taking a double drop off-road is never super glorious, but we gotta take out to Windfall, which is just on the other side of Whitecourt, and we're picking up a supposed 75 to 80,000 pounds Separator building. Don't know who the crane guy is, but the crane is gonna meet us out there. Not our crane. Must have been hired from the oil company that's out there, which I don't know what that is either. And they'll pick that on, and it must be just slightly over 14 or at the 14 mark. It's wide enough to need a pilot. The pilot's coming. I have a drawing with all the dimensions and stuff, but I'm just like, man, that stuff doesn't matter to me. I'm like on the trailer, chained down. Then we got to get navigate some kind of. Hopefully we can go in the short way. We get to Windfall. I don't even know any of the area where we're going. We could go in, go to the T. We'll be hanging a right, and then somewhere just past the Windfall plant to the northwest. But then when we come out, supposedly there's like a small bridge that can't have any heavy loads on it, so we gotta like go way up south and around the Windfall plant and come back down just on the east side of the Windfall plant. I'm not fluent in the area by any means. I've only been out there like maybe 3 times. So the double drop definitely is going to have a neck extension. Going to be 200% sure that it's not going to have any hydraulics, so I'm going to have to this part sucks because the flex, unless if it's adjustable, then it's going to be kind of close to the ground, you know what I mean? And you know all those bridges have like, it's an approach up to the bridge, onto the bridge, then off the bridge. The one bridge in question it's got beams on the side, but they're only like, I think he said they were like 13 inches tall or something. So super low, hopefully nothing is a problem. So I get in there and get high centered on a bridge. Super cool. Because I don't have override on the truck for the airbags, and then double drops usually have some form of override. So yeah, it's not ideal, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll figure it out one way or another. Ton double drop. It's got wings, should fly, right? Just going over everything, checked everything out. Things looking good. Newer trailer. There's trombone as well. I don't want to have to trombone out because from my experience at Road Train, we had similar, but it wasn't a 50 ton, I don't think. Definitely wasn't a 10 wide, and the trombone, we always had to carry a set of 2 legs, run your winch out, grab onto the pockets back here to get it closed once we had it open. I don't know what the scoop was we've been through. It was like a nice new trailer, Load King I think it was. But yeah, it was problematic for stretching it out too far like that, which I think we'll be all right. We'll just finish the pre-tripping up here and get going. coming up all cookie-eyed there, and I was like, oh, it'll be alright, and then it wasn't alright, and then it went over center, and then the wheel was tilted, and then it was almost like the wheel was tilted and gonna catch behind the neck extension, and I started sweating bullets, and then I couldn't. I was dragging the trailer on the ice. I'm like, no!
Couple empty heavies, kilometer 13, windfall.
Barry's like, slide your wheel. I'm like, yeah! Thanks, Barry.
Check it out. It says ass.
Okay, so we got 2 posts at either end of this bridge. Really hard to tell, but it's in the grass. What if someone came out and took measurements? The previous guy that was going to do this job, or the previous operator, whatever, and they measured post, and it's supposed to be 26 inches tall. Now I went and measured all 4, and the driver's side was 26 and like 24. And the passenger side was like 16, and the less, I can't remember. But anyways, all my overhang is going to be hanging off the passenger side, and the height that I got from the ground up to the bottom of the building will clear on the passenger side. And the driver's side, well, it's flush with the trailer. So all I have to do is hog the one side of the bridge, and we'll be golden anyway.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, I was forget to like your fucking vids, eh? I'm a subscriber now. I figured that out. That's a fucking shit. Remember, I like all. So what happens if people like you? You get somebody likes it, you get a little dineros. Stupid vessel. We got a building. The vessel's all the way against one side of the wall, right? I'm flush on this side. Always favor. I'm sticking out, I don't know, probably almost 4 feet on this, on the passenger side. I don't know if you guys try to freeze frame and pause that. I'm probably trimming a lot of trees here as I go. So it should have been over even more, but I'm just like, I'm not, I could be driving in 2 lanes just to get it home. Like when I meet guardrails, it's gonna be an issue, which we only have to deal with that 2 spots. Barry's gonna have to get the stop sign out and stop traffic. And it's gonna be dark, so that's dangerous. Piss. Well, I didn't look at my permanent route, because we only got told it was 16 feet post to post, but there's 2 posts at one end, 2 posts at another end. I'm like, well, what exactly is the measurement? So it's 16.7. Oh, here comes the hill, which gives us, the building is only 14. So, and the posts that are buried, that are like, I'm gonna have to take the chains off the passenger side and just kind of creep on the bridge and go through. This side will be fine because I'm flush, right? The rest of this side will be hanging out. But one post measured at 22 and the other post measured at 15, where we're sitting at 25.
on the back of the trailer and like 26, 27 on the front. So we're gonna clear right over top of these. They're big square, okay, they're not big, they're like 4-inch piles that have a cap on them. They're like pure steel sticking out of the ground. For what reason, I don't know. So we had to drive over there and take a bunch of measurements. You know me and measurements, right? I'm not the handyman. I'm good at height, which were 4.9. And the train trestle is 5 meters, but operator said if you hug the left, it's 5.3. I'm like, lots of room then. We'll take trailer back up to the wrapper check. And deck it off there, which hopefully I'm sure I could pull it up that hill with a Jeep, no problem. I left the Jeep at the kilometer 3. Didn't know that area was there, but thanks to everybody on Facebook that gave me tips about what's up. I was just gonna leave it at the wrapper check, but I'm just like, man, it's gonna be in everybody's way. And it's just icy enough where I couldn't really stuff it in the ditch. I was permitted to go the other way, 43, 16. Oh, there it is right the other way because I'm like, I'm not gonna make it hours wise. I'm supposed to go to Lacombe. I'm like, I'll just sleep in Rimby. At least then I can sleep in Rimby or I can sleep in Hobima. Which one? But yeah, helicopter's gonna land here. I was like, can I go right? Because I know I can't go left. It's too twisty and windy, and like I said, I got 5 feet sticking out the passenger side. Supposedly, buddy was telling me on the radio. He whipped in here. Whatever. He was doing mock Louis and must have failed to see that there was a stop sign and T-boned a chip truck that was going one way or the other here. I don't know. Pretty crazy situation. There's like kids laying in the ditch, but the kids all seem to be alright. I'm like, just fucking kids in the ditch. Jesus. Crazy shit. Well, morning. How's it going today? Look what I woke up to. Fuck! Fresh ass snow. And it's wet. The kind that plugs up your headlights. Started raining just outside of Drayton Valley last night. I'm like, oh, here we go. I knew it was shitty up here. Like, I talked to my wife, and the pilot car talked to his wife. He said, Innisfil, it was snowing and raining. And then when I talked to dispatch, they're like, no, he didn't say anything about it because I was going to route a different way, which I wish I would have, because I was going to route through like close to Edmonton and Devon and then take 2A and come straight up into Lacombe. But I was like, well, I'm going to run out of hours, Hobima-ish area, so I don't want to be parked there. Plus, there's nowhere to park there. So I'm like, I'm going to go the other way so I can end up in Rimby. And then had that freaking accident that we were there for like 4 hours before they finally let us get through. And yeah, made the last big hill that we had to climb that slowed you right down to 30 there at Bratton, and it was wet. And then as soon as we got Winfield, which is like 10 minutes down the road, it was a sheet of ice. Well, it wasn't really ice, but it was soaking. It was wet, sloppy. And then yeah, Rimby was even worse. Progressively worse as we go south here.